And it is that time, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Maryland's Cafe Society radio show on YouTube. This evening happens to be Saturday. It's the 28th day of September 2019. Hope you have been having a great week. I have busy as usual, but productive, and that's the main thing. I hope you're being productive as well. Well, of course, I'm Marilyn, your host for this evening. It's going to be a brief show. Kind of had a busy day and not a whole lot to share or say right now. You know how it is. You have those days where you just don't have a whole lot to say. So we're going to make it a brief show. But I did want to just remind you once again about the blog. I do check in on the blog usually by Wednesday, Thursday of every week. So this week's blog was entitled Laugh. So be sure to check it out. And don't be walking around with the prune face. Learn to laugh and help others laugh too. It really is medicine for your body. All right. So be sure to check it out. Maryland's Cafe Society on WordPress.com. All right. Well, as I said, it's a short show. We've got just one on this day in history to share with you, and that was back in 1975. A bill was passed authorizing the admission of women to military academies. Imagine that. As late as 1975, that finally happened for women. So, something to celebrate, right, ladies? All right, and then of course, in our business news, cafe news, I did find the latest update on the United Auto Workers and General Motors strike. And yeah, about 46,000 union members nationwide, including about 17,000 from the state of Michigan, will return to the picket lines on Sunday, that's tomorrow, for day 14 of this strike. Now, talks between the United Auto Workers and General Motors Company negotiators ended around 7 p.m. this evening, that's Saturday, without reaching a tentative agreement. And so it's going to carry on. Now, tomorrow is the second day of Solidarity Sunday, or the second Sunday, I should say, of what they're calling Solidarity Sunday. And this particular one tomorrow is planned to encourage the public, the general public, to join the United Auto Worker members on the picket lines. So again, we'll stay on top of this and see how long this strike continues. I also found some nostalgic news. Some of the baby boomers and, of course, the Gen Xers remember this restaurant. It's called Jack in the Box. Remember that one? Well, I hadn't heard or seen that popular television commercial or jingle in forever. Remember the one featuring Rodney Allen Rippey? Remember that young guy who used to promote Jack in the Box burgers and tacos and onion rings? They sold, you name it, they sold it. I think they even sold shrimp at one time. Well, anyway, and I know some of the millennials and Gen Yers who are listening to the show or checking out the show are probably saying, Jack and the who? Who is Jack? I don't quite know who Jack is or was either, but I do remember a clown kind of being the mascot for the business. So I'm imagining that clown, it was like a clown face that was in the box. Jack in the Box, get it? Well, anyway, and then in the early 1980s, remember they started a commercial campaign where they were getting rid of the clown and we're just going to focus on the food that Jack in the Box restaurants were, famous for. Well, anyway, I found this story and I thought it was interesting. Um, they are still operating. Jack in the Box is, and they just announced that three of their long tenured executives will be leaving the company early next year. They have a combined total of nearly 50 years with the company, and according to the chairman and CEO of Jack in the Box, they will be surely missed. So we'll kind of see how things kind of switch around. Usually, when it's a change like that, the company is getting ready to make some major changes. Maybe they're going to start focusing on the the younger generations, and maybe rebrand the restaurants. But anyway, they're leaving, and the San Diego based company Jack in the Box, yes, still operates and franchises some 2,200 restaurants in 21 states and in Guam. So they're still, by the way, considered one of the nation's largest hamburger joints, even though they sell everything else. They sold breakfast. I don't know what's on their menu now, but they are still known as a hamburger place, a hamburger restaurant. So go figure. All right. And speaking of burgers, listen to this one. Sonic Drive-In Restaurant recently announced a new super savory burger. It's called the Junior Garlic Butter Bacon Burger. Well, that's a mouthful, right? It's supposed to have creamy garlic butter, um, you know, to enhance the burger. And it's available for a limited time only. And it's only going to cost $2.99, including a side of Sonic's famous golden brown medium tots. Now, the juicy burger gets its name once again from the rich garlic butter that is seared into the 100% pure beef patty. And then it's topped with the crispy bacon, American cheese, some mayo, some grilled onions, and of course, stacked on the toasted bakery bun. Now, for those who are looking even um, for the bigger burger, they do have a bigger version of it. It's called the garlic butter bacon burger. It's a quarter pounder, and it only costs $4.79. And they're only going to be available through Sunday, November 3rd. And here's just some interesting information about Sonic. They've been operating their establishment for 66 years and is the largest drive-in restaurant brand in the United States with more than 3,600 restaurants. What? Yeah, they have one in the local area here. I think a couple are in the suburbs of the big city of Chicago, but you see them and you don't see them. But when you do see them, at least for me, they're always busy. So I don't know. I think it's the whole drive-in thing, right? Where the people come out and take your order and bring you your food. I think that's kind of a bit of nostalgia as well. All right, so you're not going to believe this, but yes, I have one more burger story to share with you guys, and it's not even National Hamburger Month. And I didn't even have a burger for dinner this evening, so I don't know. But anyway, here it is. And it's for the health conscious people, and specifically the health conscious Bears fans. You're going to love this news. The Chicago Bears have partnered with Light Life Burgers. So that means on game days, the Light Life Burger will be served at concessions and in the club suites at Soldier Field, as well as from the full service Life or Light Life Burger Cart that will be located in the North End Zone concessions area near Section 256. Now, if you've never heard of Life Light, or I should say Light Life, well, they are a plant based protein food company. And they offer a variety of innovative products to health conscious consumers. And they're kicking off this partnership with the Chicago Bears by offering samples prior to the Bears versus Minnesota Vikings game this Sunday, September 29th. That's tomorrow, by the way, in the Miller Lite Bears fan zone. So if you're going to be out there at Soldier Field, go to the Miller Lite Bears fan zone and get some samples of their burger. Now, Chicago Bears fans will also have a chance to win unique prizes and experiences through sweepstakes with Light Life. And the experience includes game tickets and pregame field passes to the Chicago Bears versus the Kansas City Chiefs game on December 22nd. So if you want more information about these contests, you can go to enterpromo.com/light life. That's enter, ENTER, promo, PROMO, all one word, .com/light, LIGHT, life, LIFE, all together. All right. Thought you might want to check that out, especially all you diehard Bear fans. I hope you guys don't get disappointed this season. We're going to stay optimistic about our Chicago sports teams, right? The Bears, the Bulls, the Blackhawks, and then, of course, we'll be getting into baseball season all over again come the winter, or spring, I should say. Okay, let's take a quick look at the stock market. Boy, the Dow was down, the S&P 500 was down, as was the NASDAQ at the close of the bell on last night. The Dow was down 70.87, S&P 500 down 15.83, and the NASDAQ was down, 91.03. Stocks that were not, or that were faring well, includes the Las Vegas Sands Corp. They were up $1.23, as was Ulta Beauty Inc. They were up $8.09. Those not doing so well include Micron Technologies down $5.39, as was Progress Software. They were down $2.95. Oil, gold, and the euro were all down as well. Oil was down, it looks like a fraction of a penny. Gold was down a whopping $8.80, and the euro also a fraction was down a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a penny. All right, no entertainment news, no cafe talk. Like I said, a short show. It's late. Your girl is a little exhausted from today's work. But I did want to pop in and just share those brief stories with you, especially if you're a burger fan. I thought you'd get a kick out of all the burger news. And, of course, the update on the strike that's going on with the United Auto Workers. And, just a quick check-in. Again, just kind of wishing you guys a great week ahead. And be sure to check me out on Twitter, Facebook, Marilyn's Cafe Social on Twitter, Marilyn's Cafe Society on Facebook, and the website, Maryland'sCafeSociety.com. Of course, the blog on WordPress, Marilyn's Cafe Society. And right here on YouTube. All right. Oh, remember, folks, if you don't... Oh, let me tell you what love is. Man, camera's getting a little twisted here as I bring you the show. All right. So love is so cool. Here, I'll show it to you. Isn't that cute? Love is so cool. And it's always, centered around this lovely couple here with the sunglasses on. All right. And of course, remember, everybody, if you don't do anything else this week, be sure that you live, you laugh, and you love. As always, it's a pleasure and a privilege. And we'll chat again next week right here at Marilyn's Cafe Society on YouTube. Peace, everybody. Have a good one.